Evening and welcome to the Cardinal Way for Men Live. My name is Ed Cardinal. Tonight I wanted to discuss the history and the benefits of cacao. It's something that I've been using in my life on a daily basis for my health regime for quite a few years. I got introduced, well, it's quite a few years ago. We were skiing out in Lake Tahoe and we were at a cafe in a local health food store, and they were selling this cacao. As a couple of young men entrepreneurs who started their own business, and they were importing it from Central America or South America, I believe. And so we had some and loved it, and bought some of their ground cacao and brought it home, and have been using it on a daily basis ever since. Ironically, a friend of mine in 2017, Nola, who is in Newport, Rhode Island, she got heavily involved in cacao and takes trips on a regular basis down to Guatemala, and is now involved in creating ceremony around cacao, and also has a website where she sells cacao products. And I'll put the link of her website in the comments. So I've purchased some of her beans, and I'll talk about how I used those recently. So cacao beans and nibs. Also, we've traveled to the Caribbean and have had their version of a cacao drink where they add some of their local ingredients like a nutmeg, cinnamon, maybe a little pepper, some honey. Really, really good. So cacao is been around for thousands of years. I saw like could be 4 to 5 thousand years old. Down in South America, was used by the Aztecs, the Maya, and Toltecs. Originally used by the elite, it was considered the food of the gods, and they used it in ceremony and rituals, and they even used the beans as currency. Um, so some of the benefits of cacao. So there's cacao, which is spelled Cacao, and then there's cocoa, which is Cocoa. A little bit different spelling. From the same beans, from the same tree, but cocoa is roasted, whereas cacao is the raw version. It's going to be a little bit healthier because it's not processed as much. It's not heated, and it cacao is considered, as I said, a superfood. So it is rich in nutrients and has a plethora of health benefits. And one of them is it's good for the heart. It has a high flavonoid and other antioxidants compounds within it, also high in potassium and magnesium. So it's going to help lower blood pressure, increase the ability of the blood vessels to perform. So it's going to improve their ability to increase oxygen in the body. Also, it's, as I said, it's rich in minerals. One is magnesium, and also iron. And iron is going to help the blood, if there's more iron, carry more oxygen throughout the body. So that's also going to improve heart health and brain health. It's been shown to increase memory, cognitive ability, and also critical thinking. Another thing it's been known to do is help with mental health, and I won't get too much into that. I've already listed 3 of the physiological benefits, but it also does improve mental health. So I want to talk a little bit about how I've used it. I drink it, as I said, on a daily basis. And if you want the recipe that I incorporate in my daily drink, please um, drop the word recipe in the comments below, and I'd be happy to share what I include in my cacao drink on a daily basis. So as I mentioned, I purchased some cacao beans from my friend Nola quite a few years ago, and experiment a little bit with its use. It's been known to be beneficial for endurance athletes. And last Sunday during my long trail run, it was the 10-mile run, the first couple of miles I was feeling really sluggish, and I was actually thinking about cutting the amount of miles I was going to run that day. And after a couple of miles, I felt a little bit better. Got to the 5-mile mark. I was out and back and coming back, and I knew I had to climb a significant gradual hill, followed by a slight plateau, and then a very steep section with stairs, logs that they put across to help with the erosion. Now, generally, I will walk that section after coming off that long gradual hill. I've learned to be more efficient in my trail running, and the very steep climbs I will walk. So what I decided to do is experiment with, I was carrying some of the cacao beans with me, and I started chewing on a couple of those beans maybe a mile before I hit that long gradual hill. And I started running that hill, and it felt effortless for me, and I was really, really kind of blown away, and I was like, what's this all about? So I get through that little short plateau section that leveled off, and then was that steep climb that I normally walk, and I decided, you know what, I feel so good, I'm gonna run it, but I ran it slowly, and I was able to run that section with no problem. My wind was good. I wasn't that out of breath, and again, I was like, this is like miraculous. And the only thing I can equate it to was the cacao beans. And as I talked about, it increased my ability to have taken more oxygen to my heart, to my brain, and so I became more efficient and less tired, and my body was less stressed. So I'm going to be experimenting more with it and using it more for my runs, and I'm looking forward to seeing continued benefits from its use, and also my daily use I know is really helpful for me. One thing I notice after I drink my cacao drink, that the heat in my body increases, and it's just that increased blood flow, the increased oxygen in the body. Hope you found this helpful, and again, drop the word recipe in the comments, and I'll be happy to send you my recipe for my daily cacao drink. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.